Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Debs and this is Silver Violet Flame. Please like the video as you come in and subscribe if you haven't already. I would very much appreciate it. Also, personal readings are open at the minute, and for everyone who types first in the message box when you go through my website to order a reading, if you are a new customer, you receive the reading for half price. So that will all be on my website for you. And without further ado, we'll begin this reading. I wanted to try something new, and Spirit gave me chakras. So I thought, why not put some cards, do a pick a pile on chakra imbalance, and let's look into what chakras are imbalanced with you. Sometimes there's more than one, but we'll focus on the main one that comes up. So for pile one, this is you. I will put the numbers in the description box of the timings if you want to move on to your number. But the first one, let's begin. So for my pile one, Spirit, which chakra is out of alignment for them and what do they need to focus on? Blue. So that's the throat chakra. So if you're having trouble with your throat chakra, you will be perhaps feeling that you're not heard. Perhaps you have been used with not speaking up, or perhaps you are just quiet. A blocked throat chakra can manifest itself in many ways. The root of it really comes from childhood, in my experience. Sometimes if we're born into families and the family's quite loud and you're quiet in nature, that can mean that you get used to just sitting back and letting others do all the talking. But we're going to look a wee bit deeper into it, and we're going to pull some more cards from different decks for you, pile one, and see what we get. First of all, we'll look at the Sacred Woundings pile here and see what we've got in regards to throat chakra with it. Let's see what comes out. So how can you help me get further insight with my pile one in regards to their throat chakra? Further insight, please. See what we've got. Okay, so we have solar plexus chakra and we have existential despair. So this is about your self-esteem. So if your self-esteem isn't good, you're not really going to feel good about talking. You're not going to feel confident. So this gives us even further insight. It can leave you feeling powerless and stuck, and it may manifest as procrastination, fear of failure, or struggles with setting boundaries or asserting yourself. So you will have to do some work on your throat chakra, pile one, if you want to really step into your power. It can be very debilitating if your throat chakra isn't spinning correctly. It can mean that you just go into yourself, and a lot of the times people with a blocked throat chakra, they often feel some disconnection because, as I said at the beginning, they feel that they're not being heard, and life is all about communication. So you need to really look at your communication and perhaps how you're communicating. But what we're going to do is we're going to pull some tarot, and we're going to see what we get through the tarot for you. Let's use this little deck here. This is the Lightseers Tarot, and I'm drawn to it for you, pile one. For some reason, I haven't used this deck in a while, but I feel I need to use it for this reading. So please give us more insights in regards to my pile one and their throat chakras. What's going on? What's going on with my pile one and their throat chakras? We have looked deeper with the Sacred Woundings deck, and we've seen that the solar plexus is tied in the solar plexus is tied in with the throat chakra anyway. I should have said that at the beginning, because it's all about confidence and difficulty, making decisions if it's off balance. And it's about feeling stuck and stagnant and not feeling really in the place where you feel that they should be. So let's just see what the tarot deck can give us about you. So there we are. That's exactly what I said. So the sun is about happiness, it's about joy. At the Seven of Wands in reverse is feeling a lot of overwhelm and just feeling like you're not yourself. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands, is a card of happiness and contentment. All right. So that's what we want, but you're feeling like the opposite is being highlighted. So that's what happens with the solar plexus chakra. So tell us a wee bit more. How can my pile one work on their throat chakra to see how they can improve, please, Spirit? A bit of advice, please. So what they're saying is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So she's not feeling very comfortable in her emotions. She's feeling quite disconnected with that Nine of Wands there. And she's feeling just a lot of overwhelm as well, because we're actually going from the Seven of Wands to the Nine of Wands in reverse. So the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So they're telling us what you really need to do in regards to your communication is practice actually becoming more aware of where you're giving your power away. Because a lot of times when we close off, what we do is we allow other people to speak for us, we allow other people to communicate for us, and we become quite codependent. So what they're telling us is, in order to turn this Queen of Cups around and become more balanced in your emotions, go within and become more aware of how your body is feeling and how your body is reacting to certain situations, and what the root cause is of you feeling like you don't want to speak. A lot of time it can be about your happiness. Maybe you're feeling very discontented, which leads to a lot of sadness and despair. It's important to talk and it's important to get these things out. And even if you can go in and talk to yourself, or maybe get a bit of therapy or a bit of healing, what that does is that gets you used to talking about yourself and your own emotions. And simply by doing that, you can bring balance into your throat chakra. The other thing you can do is use crystals. So lapis lazuli is a good crystal for the throat chakra. I can think of other ones. We have the aquamarine, which is really good for the throat chakra, and also sprays. I have a lovely aquamarine spray here that I use, and it helps me with my throat chakra. Because with speaking a lot of time, you do with all the help that you can get, and it's lovely. It's an aura spray, and what it does, it has crystals in it, and it has lots of lovely herbs in it, and angelic celestial colors make these. You can look them up online, and what they do is they really help you with all of your chakras. So you can do that. You can also, when you're meditating, imagine a blue light coming in. Ask your throat chakra to open up. Imagine the blue light going in, and just imagine your blue chakra spinning, and bring in the violet flame as well, and ask the violet flame to clear the chakra for you. So I hope that helps you, pile one. Have a wee check in and see how you're doing in regards to your throat chakra. Let me know in the comments if it resonates. And also, if you need any help with your energy system, help with bringing your energy back into balance, what you can do is, when you go through my website, if you're interested in any of my offerings, I have half price on everything for the month of June. So all you have to do, if you're a first time customer, put in first in the comments box when you're booking, and I will give you any of my offerings for half price. Okay, so let's move on to pile 2. Give those a wee shuffle. Okay, what chakra is out of balance for my pile 2? This is the Archangel Metatron deck. This deck looks into all of the colors which are the chakra systems. 1, 2, 3. Green, heart chakra for pile 2. Okay. So if your heart chakra is out of balance, you could be feeling quite hurt. You could be feeling as if you could be grieving. You could also be coming out of a relationship. Perhaps your relationship isn't good. Perhaps you're living with someone who is narcissistic. Perhaps you are just feeling misunderstood and your heart is just taking that toll all the time. Our hearts are very vulnerable. So how to know that your heart center is out of balance is you don't really handle your emotions very well. If your heart is nice and balanced, what people say that are negative doesn't really affect you because your heart is balanced and you've done the work. You've worked on your wounds, and you understand about projection and how people project themselves onto you. So your heart doesn't take on those feelings of projection, which aren't your feelings at all. I mean, 9 times out of 10, what people say are projections of their own thoughts onto you. So that's just one example of the green chakra, which is the heart chakra. Let's just pull the sacred woundings as well. And let's see what wounds they want to give us to help you with your heart chakra. Agency wound. Let's see what the next one is. Lack of agency wound, that one is. Okay, next one that goes with that. Cynicism wounds. So the agency wound, so this will show up if you're feeling like you can't make decisions or accepting, help in regards to your personal needs and stuff. It can mean that you're very lost in regards to that. Tendency to defer to others instead of dealing with things yourself. And even like a lot of the times this is, at the expense of your own well-being. You're like put others before you. So again, you're getting into powerlessness. You're feeling wounded by conflict. You're feeling wounded by reliance, just feeling like very reliant on others, and you're looking to others for validation and direction. So that's the agency wound. It's quite a sneaky kind of one because it sneaks up on you and it makes you not even realize that you're doing that. Perhaps you've just become used to others maybe protecting you, and you're protecting your heart all the time, and you don't really want to feel those wounds, you don't want to face your wounds, and you're bypassing them. So that's what that's about. So this is needing to address your cynicism wounds with your heart chakra. So this is distrust and being skeptical and feeling disillusioned as well. So what you do is you start to avoid vulnerability. It goes hand in hand with that. It's like spiritual bypassing. It's not really allowing others in. What it is, when your heart chakra is out of balance, you can sometimes feel that you're living outside of your body, and that just makes you feel very floaty and disconnected from other people. So that's what they're giving me for you, with the heart chakra imbalanced. It can be a lot of other things, but that's what they're giving me with you. It's like a fear of being vulnerable, a fear of being hurt again. So what you do is you close yourself off, and your energy's not really fully in your body. A lot of people, when they come to see me for theta healing or any other kind of healing modalities that I do, I can tell if their energy is outside of their body. A lot of their energy through trauma or a lot of hurt or a lot of pain or even a lot of grief, people just start to disconnect, and they just feel like it's too uncomfortable for them to be fully present. So what I can do is bring them back in and balance their chakras, and they're going to feel a lot more centered, a lot more grounded, a lot more feeling like that this is their place in life, rather than feeling like there's no place for me, I can't cope. So that's what they're giving me for you, with the heart chakra. Let's just pull some tarot. And let's see. Well, that card turned around as well, reactive abuse. So again, when I was saying about trauma and abuse, that's something that can really put you out of your body. And we should be really centered in our hearts when we're in our body. So that's just another one. I'll leave that there as well. But didn't notice that had turned around, but it was in the deck and it had turned around as well. So this manifests as guilt and confusion or shame. So if you're feeling all of those things, that affects your heart. Your heart isn't spinning the way it should be spinning if it's spinning effectively. So let's just ask the tarot to give us some further insight for you, pile 2, into this heart chakra. Please just give us further insight as to what's going on with my pile 2 with the imbalance in their heart chakras. King of Cups. We're talking about love here, okay? This is a romantic card. A lot of times it also can be about self-love as well. Let's see what comes out with it. Moving on. 6 of Swords. Okay, so this is feeling in lack, feeling not well and just feeling not yourself. And this is a message of love coming in to bring heart-centeredness, bring validation, bring joy, bring all those things that you feel that you're in lack about. So with the heart chakra being out of balance, you feel that you want to move on, and you want to find something other than what you're feeling at the minute. So again, it's like not being present. It's like always, rushing ahead to the next thing. This is what they're giving me with these cards. But they want you to love yourself enough to see yourself. Okay. They want you to move on from this feelings of, I don't know where I am. I feel very disconnected. You can look at her in that card. She has her skirt on back to front. She's just feeling discombobulated, and she's running. 6 of Swords. She's just running, and she's just feeling in lack. She's just feeling. The 5 of Pentacles is a card of not feeling well either. When your heart isn't balanced, you just don't feel yourself. And the last thing you want to do is really show yourself. This is a card of being seen. So they're asking you to give yourself self-love, okay? To see yourself, to stop running away from any confusion, and to just really look at where your heart needs the healing, okay? So that's what the tarot has given us. What is it I want to really finish off with? What did we finish off with the last time? How you can actually, oh yes, we talked about the crystals, and we talked about the sprays. So the spray that would help you I would say would be the emerald spray, which is the recovery spray. It comes along with these sprays. Again, Amanda Ellis, Angelic Celestial Colors. It is emerald green and it's the recovery spray. So it's lovely. I've used it before and it has emerald in it. It has peridot in it as well. So any green stone for your heart, and also the pink stone, the rose quartz, is really good for your heart as well, because I feel that the rose quartz with any green stone work really well for your heart. And what that's going to do is help bring it back into balance. Also, eating green foods, any color of chakra that's out of balance in your system, if you eat that color of food, I find it helps immensely. I'm working on my root chakra at the minute, so I've been eating a lot of strawberries and trying to concentrate on red meats and, pomegranates and cherries and red grapes, and just being conscious of the red going into my system. And these help a great deal. So that's what we've got for you, pile two. I hope that really helps with your chakras. Again, if you would like help with balancing your chakras, just look on my website. Everything is half price for the month of June. And if you put first in the comments box, let me know you are a first time customer and I will give you the discount. It'll all be on the website anyway. So let's move on to pile three. Okay, where is my deck? There it is. Okay, pile three. Let's see what's out of balance for my pile three. Okay. Spirit, could you please give me the chakra that's out of balance for my pile three? Thank you. So this one is giving us really all of your chakras. So there is imbalance in all of your chakras, pile three. This is pause to receive. As you can see, this is all of the rainbow colors of all the chakras in this card. So what they're telling us is, the bottom of the deck, action is needed for you to get your chakras all back into balance again. What you can do is ask a healing practitioner to go in and balance your chakras for you, or you can do it yourself in meditation. What I do is bring in the violet flame and I ask it to go in, just visualize it in meditation, and I ask my chakras to open and I ask the violet flame to go in and transmute any darkness into light. And it's lovely just to visualize the darkness coming out of your fingertips and your toes. If you do that, and just imagine everything cleaning, and then close your chakras afterwards. Everybody has their own system. You can do this yourself, but if you need help to do it in any way, there are practitioners that can help you, and I can certainly do it for you as part of what I offer through my website. All the details are in the description box. Okay, so we're going to look at the Sacred Woundings deck, and we're going to get some further insight to see what we really need to focus on in regards to your chakras, pile three. So two come out immediately. And what we have here is anxiety and fear. So you may be feeling a lot of anxiety, pile three, and feeling like you're living in fear all the time. Overthinking or avoidance are factors of anxiety and fear. There's nothing like that or stress to get all of your chakras out of whack. Your chakras should all be, in a nice line from your base right up to your crown. But when something comes in, say something comes in and it really hits you hard in your heart, what happens is that they're like building blocks. So the heart chakra will just move out like that, and we have to do the work just to bring it back in again. And the same with all of the chakras. And then if you can visualize doing the work, you can do that. The other card that come out with that is breaking repetitive pattern syndrome. So maybe you're in a cycle of, feeling like trauma bonds with people and feeling that you have to be a certain way, and you're taking on other people's problems. That can have a big effect on your adrenals, which isn't good. Um, and it takes awareness and courage to be able to correct that. You really have to sit down and go in and say, like, what am I doing to myself? Why am I feeling so tired? Why am I feeling so anxious? Why am I feeling so drained? So it says here, to make a difference, you need to choose healing for growth, and to change the behaviors, and to have the desire to change as well. So let's just use the tarot, and let's see what the tarot can tell us in regards to more information about your whole chakra system, pile 3, because you need a complete overall in regards to your chakra system. Okay, what have we got? What have we got for my pile 3, please, Brett? Give me more insight in regards to their chakra system. The Ace of Swords fell on the floor there, so that's communication and truth. So they want you to be truthful with yourself. And what else? They want you to have a really good look at this, and because it's so important. The Two of Swords in reverse. We want you to actually... The Two of Swords in reverse is actually, you need to take action. The Two of Swords in the upright is, you're taking action. You've taken the first step, and now you're on the second step. With the Two of Swords is you haven't really been doing anything about this. Okay, what else have we got? What else can you tell us, please? Yeah, use your intuition, High Priestess. Really go inside, and what I just said there, really go inside and look at all of your chakras. Look at how you're feeling. Be aware of how you feel in your gut. That's your solar plexus. Are you feeling happy? Your heart, is it feeling heavy or is it feeling light? Your sacral, which is underneath your solar plexus, are you having problems with your digestive system? Have you got irritable bowel? Have you got things going on in your digestive system? Your microbiome might be off. This is a big indicator that your chakras are all out of alignment. I used to suffer a lot from digestive problems when my chakras were all out. And that's the first thing that I done, looked into my microbiome. And you can do that quite easily. This is the Page of Wands. So they're telling you, you need to take action on this, and you need to really address it because you're not grounded and you're not paying attention to it. One more card, I think. Temperance. Yeah, be patient with yourself also. Give yourself a chance and to do this. The Temperance card, it's also a card of the angels, so I feel like Spirit are really here for you. If they really want you to come out of this, I feel like a lot of you might be feeling isolated as well with that Hermit in reverse at the bottom of the deck, and you maybe feel overwhelmed. You feel like you don't really know where to start. All my chakras are out of balance. Well, don't be feeling like that, because if your chakras are out of balance, that's okay. You can get help. You can ask a healer to help you bring them back into balance. You can do the work yourself. There are clear quartz crystals that you can use. You can just hold a clear quartz crystal. I have a lovely crystal here. You can see it there. This is one that I got in Brazil, and it has like angel wings in it. I don't know if you can see it. But any clear quartz crystal, it doesn't have to be, this type. This is a pillar, it's a pointed crystal. But I mean, any kind of clear quartz crystal with setting it with intention to go in and clear your chakras, or even, using the point of the health points and, going in and with intention to clear. Um, Also, you can use the sprays as well. There are many different sprays that you can use, or you can just use one spray. Let's see what I've got here. I have the Tree of Life spray here, which is from Angelic Celestial Colors as well. And it's lovely. It's about all of your chakras and bringing everything back into balance again. It has all the crystals in it, and it has the herbs and everything in it too. So that's a lovely one as well. So there's plenty of tools there for you. They smell delicious as well. I will put the website in my description box as well for you if you want to look into that. Um, I've been using the sprays for years and they're great. Also, if you need any help from me, pile three, there is, as I said at the beginning, all of my offerings are half price at the minute for the month of June. I can help you with your chakras or with anything that's bothering you. Just put first in the message box, and I know that you're a first time customer, and everything will be on the website and everything will be reduced. So that's readings and healings. Everything apart from the webinars that I put on will be half price. There will be a webinar coming up just while I'm here talking about it, and it's connecting with loved ones in spirit. It'll be the second time that I'll be doing this webinar. It's a 2-day webinar. It's over 2 Saturdays, and I'm going to put a date up for July. I'm away for a week in July, so it'll probably be towards the end of July. So that gives people plenty of notice if they want to book on. It's lovely. I'll put up some testimonials from the people who were on the last one, because we were all blown away by how spirit came through and how our loved ones came through to connect with us and bring in all the colors, the seeing, the feeling, all the stories we got for each other. I really enjoyed it, and everybody that came enjoyed it as well. So I've got that in the pipeline. So I think that's where I'll close off for this one. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to check out my website. Everything will be there for you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.